Hello everyone. So in this video we will tell you how can you decode a Bayer Act. So before that it is very important for us to know that what exactly is a Bayer Act. A Bayer Act is a document that contains the act or the law for that matter in its raw form. Now what exactly is the raw form? The raw form is exactly the same language, exactly the same manner in which it was passed by the authority that that brought it into existence. So now let us understand how one can read the Bayer Act, and we can do that with help of an example. So maybe let's take an example of the Indian Penal Code for that matter. So this is how any Bayer Act would look, and the same can be I gather you can buy it from the market in the hard form, or you can have it in the soft copy, which you can download from various government sites. Now, so this is how the starting page of the Bayer Act would look like. The very first thing that you will notice in a Bayer Act is something like this that is written. Now, in Indian Penal Code is written Act number 45 of 1860. What does this exactly mean? Now, what this means is that Indian Penal Code was the 45th Act of the year 1860 that was passed by the government. It means the government had passed 44 different acts before they passed the Indian Penal Code in the year 1860. Next, you will find a date mentioned at the side. Now, what is this date? This date is the date on which this particular act was passed. Now, let's get ahead with the Bayer Act. In the Bayer Act, the most important part that we usually miss, but we should not, is the preamble. Now, most of the people have this in mind, the general thinking that preamble is something that is just limited to the constitution and is of no relevance to other acts. Sorry, that's not the case. The preamble is something that is present in each and every act. Preamble is something that tells us what was the aim of the government behind passing of that act. Every time there would be some purpose of the government to pass some act, some aim that they would seek to fulfill, some goal that they would seek to achieve. That will get to know through preamble. Once you understand the preamble very nicely, will be much easier for you to interpret or answer any section about any section, even if you are not fully aware of it. Now, once we have seen this, it's important for us to know about some of the most important stuff that you come across when you are reading a Bayer Act. So now some of the most important things that you will see while reading a Bayer Act, or maybe some of the important terms are, first, you will see the word may used again and again at various places in the Bayer Act. Now, what does may indicate? May indicates presence of something that is not compulsory. Usually, it is used when they are listing some works that the government needs to do or some authorities need to do. So that work is not compulsory for them to do. That particular procedure is not compulsory to be followed, but they can, and it's been given. The choice is given to them, and it's up to their wills and fancies whether they want to do it or not. They can either do it or they can avoid doing the same. The next word is shall. Now, shall is just opposite of the word may, because this brings compulsion. Now the law is giving no choice, but rather the law is making it compulsory for that particular authority or the government or whomsoever it concerns to do that particular thing. They have to do it, or else they will have to face the consequences. Next is the word or. Now, the word or shows the disjunctive approach. Now, what is exactly a disjunctive approach? Disjunctive approach shows that either the thing that is written before the word or the thing written after the word or has to be done. Even if the person does any of the two things, he has satisfied the law. He hasn't done any violation of the law. However, the opposite of it is the word and. Now, what does the word and mean? Now, and here means is that it is compulsory for that particular authority or for that particular person to do both the things that are mentioned, both sides of it. Doing just one thing will not suffice the purpose. In the word or, If any of the two or even both of them have been done, it is more than enough. But in the word and, it is compulsory to do both the things that are written both sides of the word. Now, let's go to the next step that is very much important while reading a bare act. So next, while reading a bare act, we need to understand how to break the sections. Let's take an example from the Indian Contract Act. Now, this is what an Indian Contract Act looks like. When you will see the Indian Contract Act, let's go to the definition of what is contract. Let's start from the basics. So you want to know that what exactly is a contract. You will move to section 2H to see it. Now, what does it state? An agreement enforceable by law is a contract. But now we need to know exactly how to break it. So let's take out the important word. The first most important word here is the word agreement. So it is very important for us to know what is a contract, to first know what is an agreement. The next important word here is enforceable by law. So it is next very important for us to know what exactly is enforceable by law. And the moment we get to know about these two things, we need to search for these two things. The moment we get to know about them, we will know exactly what is a contract. I hope this would help you in reading a bare act. By following this simple procedure, you can read any bare act in the world, because it's not possible for any college or for any person to teach each and every bare act about each and every law. So this will make you a master of your own future, and you will be able to interpret any laws through your own self. Now, I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please do share it with everyone. Please do like it, and please make us reach to more and more audience. Also, I would request you to comment your reviews, your suggestions that you have for us, and also to comment about the things that you need us to further do, the videos, the topics on which you need us to make the videos. And thank you so much. I hope you liked it. Thank you.